So what are some things that you guys say to yourself, or that you have a little mantra or guiding principles? Talk to us about that.
I'll go first if no one
Yeah,
else.
perfect.
We've used the word passion a lot in already in this conversation, and I think when you're passionate and you develop a passion in your people, it gives you that freedom, Lauren, to step back a little bit and say, okay, it might not be done my way, you know, but it's going to get done, and it might be even be a better way. So I think it's important to, whether it's for me, whether it's law enforcement or whether it's all of this citrus that we've got going on, if you help your people develop so that they become passionate about the same thing you are, and it's not just a job they're coming to, I think that helps them. They're excited about it, and I think it helps you because it's so hard to say no when you are a perfectionist. It's so hard to say, oh, it's easy to say, oh, I got this, I can do this. But I think for all of us, women especially, we've got to let go. We've got to delegate and let other people, take some of the responsibility and do some things. And I think people and passion, if, when you ask us that question about mantra, and I was like, well, what is our mantra? Well, we need to start with our people, and we need to help them develop to have a passion. So I've got some others, but I don't want to command all the time, so I'll mute.
I love that. Go right. You can't light a fire with a wet match.
Well,
Rachel, what you got?
well, just kind of building off of what Lindy said, I always try to remember this quote. I think it's from Bill Gates, but it says, leaders will be those who empower others. And I think that's really the key, is really empowering those around us. And I think, we, just going kind of off of the theme of this webinar, I think we as women in ag have to be there to empower those other women in ag that or the women that want to get into ag, and help build them up and help, I think when we all spoke the last time, I think, Lauren, that you had this great way of putting it, sponsor women and really, really help, connect them. And so I think that that's really the key, and something I always try to remember is just to empower those around me.